Hello everyone, our topic that we discuss is all about women in the Philippines. Hi, I'm James Bueno from BSHM to discuss about the three topics of the women in the Philippines.
In pre-colonial Philippines, women held significant roles and enjoyed a relatively egalitarian society. They were involved in various economic activities such as farming, trading, and weaving. Women also had political influence as they held an important leadership position and participate in decision-making process within their communities.
So our second topic is about women in the Hispanic period. During the Hispanic period, women in the Philippines faced a more patriarchal society due to the Spanish colonialization. Spanish laws and Catholic teachings introduced new social norms and restricted the rights and freedoms of women. Women were expected to be obedient to their husbands and fathers, and their main role was set as homemakers and mothers. However, there were still instances where women asserted themselves and played influential roles, particularly in the business and trade sectors. For my last topic, about women in the American era. In the American era, women's rights and opportunities expanded to the influence of Western ideas and values increased. Women gained access to education and employment opportunities outside of traditional rules. They started to participate in social and political movements, such as the suffragette movement advocating for women's rights to vote. Women become more invisible in society through their involvement in various fields like education, healthcare, and social work. Overall, the status and roles of women evolved throughout different historical periods in the Philippines, influenced by local and foreign factors. From pre-colonial times to present, women have played vital roles in society, and their struggles and achievements have contributed to shaping the country's history.
Good morning everyone, I am Filipino and I am the reporter of the topic, the birth of militant groups with a feminist agenda. Revolutionary groups that emerged in 1960s and 1970s were associated the communist and socialist movements. These groups argued that the nation was suffering from underdevelopment because its economy served in the interest of US by providing cheap labor and free access to resources as well as by serving as a cheap labor ground for the US good. Nationalist and militant movement as they called themselves believed that the only way to achieve equality is the society was to liberate the nation from exploitation of the elite. However, women issues on the equality were considered secondary within the communist and socialist movements, and that militant movement had to gather themselves together under the Socialist Party to push for women's agenda while struggling for national liberation. Kilusan ng kababaihan Pilipina at the Katipunan ng Kababaihan para sa Kalayaan were groups formed in the 1980s that challenged the potentially anti-women's ways of the Communist Party leadership. Filipina focused on the mainstreaming women's concern in the information of society.
Current forms of oppression against Filipino women and their responses. The current issues of oppression against Philippines, the first is women are oppressed simply because they are women. Women suffer hardships not only because they are women, but because they are marginalized farmers, domestic servants, or factory workers. Women workers are exploited because of their gender and their economic and social positions. They are also paid less than their male counterparts simply because they are women. They stand as irregular workers or substitute workers to men. With this multifaceted discrimination against women, Philippine feminists have centered their engagement on certain issues. Some groups are organized around the care for women, victims of domestic violence. The challenges faced by women today in the Philippines is limited access to healthcare. Many women in the Philippines struggle to access quality healthcare, particularly in rural areas. The second one is the domestic violence. Domestic violence is a significant problem in the Philippines. Many women experiencing physical and emotional and sexual abuse from their partners.